Let's go quickly to DC, our third team. Of course, we spoke about Ricky Ponting and Saurav Ganguly a little while ago. I definitely want to touch upon the captain, Shreyas Iyer, and how impressive the both of you have thought him to be this season.
Shreyas Iyer, I think he's had a good year as a batsman. Very similar to a couple of years ago when he was actually opening. Out of the 14 games that he's batted, Prithvi has given him enough opportunity to come in as an opener.
As early, yeah.
So he's had enough time, and that is what works for him, because his style of play, his skill is for that pace, and he's made sure that every time it's a 160 game, he's made full use of it. A player from Mumbai never leaves an opportunity. That Khadus kind, and he has those skills, and he's maximized that, and he's been a captain, so it allows you to run the game. So he's been in a comfort zone, and for captain, the coach and Saurav Ganguly and Ricky Ponting, it's been an ideal foil, because if you had somebody who was a little senior and had his own thought process, or you had not made him captain, he probably doesn't give in to you that much. So it's worked perfectly. The philosophy that the owners or coaches have had, he's gone out there and just implemented, because this team has not been a tactical team. This team's been a philosophy team, and he's just gone about doing what has been sent from. This is what I feel. Maybe it's all his mind and nothing to do with Saurav Ganguly and Ricky Ponting.
No, I think we've seen enough on social media and everything.
But social media, I don't go on, no sir. So I don't know.
So
anyway,
we are here for you. Don't worry. You're your eyes to the world.
Yeah, you're exactly right. I mean, my point is exactly. We've spoken about this so many times. So either the captain's the boss or the coach is the boss. In this team, I think the coaching setup is the boss. The captain is the implementer. It both can work as long as both are not trying to do the same thing. Right now, it's clear. I'm going to go on the field. Ricky and Saurav have told me how to play this game. I know how to do it. I'm going to implement what their philosophy is, and I'm doing it really well. So that works for them. Two is, if you look at that list, of the top 5 batsmen who were not openers, 5 of them were there. Okay, the second name there is Rishabh Pant as well. So that's the big reason. So batsmen at number 3 and number 4 have given them serious runs. So while Prithvi Shaw is not fired, it's number 3 and number 4 who's really been the bastion of what they've done. Rishabh has finished a lot of games for them as well. Started well, tailed off, but then finished beautifully as well.
Another team that you were talking about investing in the future. This is another team that invested in the future, because the players that they bought, especially Rishabh and Shreyas a few seasons ago, have stuck with them. It's evident that they're going to stick with us. So they are actually well poised for the next few years, because they've got a young captain.
Exactly.
Captain's going to be around for a while. Rishabh's not going anywhere. Shikhar's got a few years of cricket left in him. You've got people like Hanuma Vihari, Rabada. So you've got enough young talent in there which is going to stay for the next few years.
Exactly. They are going to be, once the 2020 auction comes and retention comes, they're in the best position of every.
By the way, I don't know whether that auction, we're not completely sure whether that auction will still be a giant auction like it was at the end of year 10 or not. I feel like it's not going to be another, because they've copped a lot of flack, and the rules were only for the first 10 years. Right? That there was going to be the what I call the wholesale auctions, right? Where you only retain 3 players and 2 right to match, and then you change everybody else. I don't think they're going to do that anymore. That's not been confirmed. So if they don't do that, then Delhi is very clearly poised for good things coming forward, because they've got a really good core of young players who they can retain pretty much most of. I'm going to make a call right now. Shreyas Iyer as captain in the next 6 years is going to lift the trophy at least twice.
Big call, big call. Okay.
Get in touch with me. #Cricbuzz Live. I'm going to be right here taking questions all night. If you have a problem with that, sir, the government does 5-year plan. I've done a 6-year plan.
I like it.
Then you don't question the government for a 5-year plan. Where will you question old GK for a 6-year plan? It's just way too long.